Hello everybody and welcome to the Darlington Raceway for the 9th race of our 2024 Craftsman Truck Series NR2003 season. Corey Heim leads us to the green alongside Ty Majeski as we are underway at the Lady in Black, who will go to victory lane here in Darlington tonight. And will there be a new driver clinching their spot in the Craftsman Truck Series playoffs? As after tonight, there's just 7 more races till we begin the 7 race playoffs to fight for the championship. We will see who gets done as Heim leads the way. Behind him, Chastain and Majeski side by side for second. Heim narrowly blocking Chastain on the bottom there. Everyone keeping it orderly so far down the backstretch and into 3 and 4 now. Heim, of course, has been so close to victory, but has had it just taken from him at just in the worst ways possible all season long. He's won the most stages of anybody in the series. He's just had no luck bringing it home at the end of the race. Even last week or last episode, coming home in second, so gut-wrenchingly close to victory. Couldn't quite get it done. Got beat by Zane. So though, just smoke up ahead, trouble. Some trucks in the wall. It looks like that's Kyle Busch. The 7 of Kyle Busch into the wall with Raja Caruth on lap 2. All 3 Spire trucks involved. Chase Purdy got turned by Raja into Kyle Busch, and Caruth and Kyle Busch slammed the wall. Spire on Spire violence right there. Disaster class for Spire Motorsports. All their trucks now have damage on them and lost a ton of track position right there as Corey Heim continues to be in cruise control at the front of this pack, leading over Ross the Boss Chastain, trying to find his way into the race lead. Of course, Chastain, multi-time truck winner, hasn't won at Darlington yet, but trying to end the night with a watermelon smash. We will see as Heim leads the way. Behind him, Majeski on the inside of Chastain, trying to make that pass. Cannot quite do it, and Corey Heim will lead the way here 3 laps in at Darlington. And now we move on to lap number 16. Heim still in the lead. Nick Sanchez second. Ben Rhodes in third. We are just looking through the pack. Everyone seems to be keeping it orderly here as we go into turn 1 up ahead. Oh, Corey Heim's in the wall. The 11 of Heim into the wall from the lead. And now Nick Sanchez takes advantage of Corey Heim's misfortunes. And Sanchez is now in the lead here at Darlington. It's Corey Heim too high up the racetrack. Gets himself a Darlington stripe. Too high up the racetrack. Into the wall he goes. Loses second place to Ben Rhodes. Maybe even losing third place. Now they're 3 wide. Lane Riggs making that inside lane work, going by Chastain and Heim, who goes from the lead down to 5th. Now a few laps later, Ben Rhodes is now taking the lead from Nick Sanchez on lap 20. But he's got Chastain putting pressure on his inside, trying to take that lead away. But looks like Ben Rhodes will hold the race lead here. 20 laps into the event here in Darlington. Lane Riggs hanging back there in 4th. Heim trying to find his way back forwards and 5th after getting into the wall, so he's got his mojo back. But still at the front, Ben Rhodes leading this race, looking for a much-needed stage win. Now Sanchez back out front on lap 31 with about 6 or 7 to go in this opening stage of racing. Ben Rhodes on the inside, going to take the lead back. Here comes a 99. Ben Rhodes back to the point here at Darlington. Sanchez up high in the racetrack, too high, into the wall goes Sanchez, and he will collect a Darlington stripe as well. And now Rhodes leads the way late in stage 1 here at Darlington. Now we move on to the last lap of the stage. Rhodes still leading Sanchez second. Heim putting heavy pressure on him from 3rd, and Chastain lurking right there in 4th. As Ben Rhodes looks to get his first stage win of what's been an absolute struggle of a season so far for him. Nothing has really gone his way at all. He is deep below the cut line in the point standings. He's trying to make a late regular season charge here into playoff contention. The 2021 champion, as he works his way through 3 and 4 the final time of the opening stage of racing. Sanchez not quite going to get there. Ben Rhodes wins stage 1 in Darlington. Sanchez, Heim, Chastain, and Riggs the top 5, followed by Colby Howard 6th, Majeski 7th, Purdy, Craftsman, and Taylor Gray the top 10. Ben Rhodes gets stage win number 1 of 2024 here in Darlington. A restart here in stage 2 on lap 42. Colby Howard on the front row alongside Nick Sanchez. Nick Sanchez, a great restart right there. Already clear for the race lead into turn 1 over Howard and Taylor Gray, the 2 Tricon Toyotas behind him there with Corey Heim, of course, Tricon Garage, trying to break the Chevy domination this season, as Ford still has not won a Craftsman Truck Series race this season in the game, and so they're trying to find their way to get the victory. Toyota only has the 1 win with Taylor Gray at Circuit of the Americas. It says that Chevy's on all the other ones. The Taylor Gray and Chase Purdy into the wall. Pushing too hard to 3 and 4. We got nearly 4 wide back here. Trucks going in the fence. Everybody saves us. Back at the front, Nick Sanchez leads the field here in Darlington. Now, a few laps later, Corey Heim has taken the lead right back here on lap 50 at Darlington, trying to drive away and get, I believe, what would be his 5th stage win of the season, which would add on to his total being the most of anybody in the Craftsman Truck Series, as Chastain runs 2nd. But Corey Heim leads the way, working our way through stage 2 at the Lady in Black. Now on to lap 89, 2 to go in Stage 2 here at Darlington. Corey Heim still in the lead. Ben Rhodes, Nick Sanchez fighting for second. Ben Rhodes lost the bottom, loses second to Nick Sanchez. Christian Eckes comes down pit road. Eckes is in, and he pits right on the last lap of the stage here. Interesting strategy call for him. Heim now trying to hold off Nick Sanchez on this final lap to get stage win number 5 of the season. Sanchez trying to get his first. Ben Rhodes, of course, trying to go for the stage sweep behind him, but he's kind of run out of time here. So go down the backstretch. Heim and Sanchez going a bit of a lower line going into turn 3 and 4, and they're checking up. They're coming down pit lane. Heim and Sanchez are coming down pit road on the last corner of the stage, and Ben Rhodes will now come through the start-finish line to win Stage 2 and sweep the stages at Darlington. Taylor Gray second, Craftsman, Chase Purdy, Colby Howard your top 5. And then 6th place goes to Raja Caruth, Matt Mills 7th, Stuart Friesen gets stage points in 8th, Lawless Allen 9th, and the last stage point goes to Corey Heim on pit road as Ben Rhodes sweeps the stages after the 2 leaders pit. As we get back underway in the final stage here on lap 94, Heim and Majeski phase together, and the smoke now pouring out the back of the 11 of Corey Heim, and all of a sudden, the dominant truck of the night is destroyed. Smoke pouring out of the engine as a Ty Majeski. Now Chastain is wrecking. Big pileup on the front straightaway. Caution will come out. As the drama continues here at Darlington on the restart, Ty Majeski, who's a lap truck, is in the way of Corey Heim and just stacks up and wipes out Ross Chastain, gets him slammed back here by Tyler Ankrum and Thad Moffitt, who pile into him. Thad Moffitt's top 15 streak will come to an end, but this is the worst possible case scenario for Corey Heim. I see Chastain got turned around there by Timmy Hill, which started the melee back here. A lot of guys slamming into each other. Just knowing that, of course, Corey Heim just lost this race. Another one to add to the list of Corey Heim losing a race in the worst ways possible in 2024. Here he goes again on a restart in the lead. Phases together, glitches with Ty Majeski, kills the engine. Corey Heim done for the night here at Darlington, making the race wide open as Eckes and Kyle Busch are back on the lead lap as Taylor Gray leads Raja Caruth. Now just 20 to go in Darlington. Taylor Gray still in the lead, but here comes the boss man, Kyle Busch, in second place, trying to find a way by the 17 of Taylor Gray to get his second win of the season already. He'd be just like Zane Smith, 2 Cup drivers with 2 wins each in the Craftsman Truck Series regular season. As Busch says to the inside of Taylor Gray, this is Kyle Busch's final start of the season, by the way, as he makes the pass and is clear out of turn 4. Kyle Busch to the lead with just 19 laps to go in Darlington. And now here we are, white flag in the air, final lap presented by Credit One Bank for Kyle Busch, the GOATs of the Craftsman Truck Series, of the NASCAR Xfinity Series, 2-time Cup Series champion, about to get another Craftsman Truck Series win to add to his resume here as he leads over Matt Crafton, who continues to be incredibly consistent, running in second. He's going to run out of time. 2 veterans leading the way here at the oldest track in the sport. No surprise here in Darlington as they come out of turn 4 for the final time. It is going to be Kyle Busch. Rowdy gets it done and wins in Darlington. Matt Crafton second, Taylor Gray, Ben Rhodes, Colby Howard as the top 5. Then Raja Caruth, Lawless Allen, Chase Purdy, Nick Sanchez, and Tanner Gray the top 10. 65th career Craftsman Truck Series win for Kyle Busch. Rowdy continues to impress in his truck starts this season, showing he's still got it. As I your final race results, of course, Kyle Busch gets the victory, his second on the year, so no one else locks into the playoffs. Matt Crafton, another great run in second. Taylor Gray gets a solid third place run. Ben Rhodes sweeps the stages, ends up coming home in 4th. Colby Howard, season best 5th place finish. Great job for him. Raja Caruth, Lawless Allen, Chase Purdy, needed top 10s there. Nick Sanchez, Tanner Gray, 2 guys at the bubble, both finish inside the top 10. Big points days for them. Stuart Friesen gets his best finish of the season of 13th here in Darlington. Grant Enfinger ended up there in 11th. Jack Wood comes home in 20th, ending the 91's hot streak there. Then Eckes, 22nd, a lap down. Of course, Corey Heim, Ross Chastain crashed out on that restart. Corey Heim, is a shame his engine got taken out. He had the best car. He led the most laps, and he'll end up DNFing in 27th. Ross Chastain, 28th. Ty Majeski and Lane Riggs round out the field, 31st and 32nd. Heim will have to go get him next week at North Wilkesboro. So we updated playoff grid now. 7 races to go until the playoffs. Still remain at 5 drivers locked in. With 5 spots still available on points, Matt Craftsman is now your regular season points leader and sits 40 points above the cut line. Pretty comfortable, as well as Christian Eckes at plus 36 to the good and Corey Heim at plus 24 to the good. Then Nick Sanchez now back above the cut line at 13 to the good. And then Tanner Gray sits on the bubble, 9 points above Ty Majeski, who falls below the cut line for the first time in weeks. All right, now behind him, Raja Caruth, Grant Enfinger still within striking distance of the cut line. And Ben Rhodes slowly but surely climbing his way back into the fight for the playoffs at 37 below and 16. So until next episode at North Wilkesboro Speedway, I hope you all have a good one.